saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I said no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like the niggas. You know I'm icy in Vegas. Fuck! I make a lot of new money, When it's not saying it's fucking miss. Be like in my flavor, It's cause.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the...
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant, takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The numbers for P. Ryan in last week's game, 10 carries, 7
On me, he said that shit. That shit was hard, too.
Same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
He said,
he'll take it down,
need me a new chain. You know how to do things. Pull up on 2 chains for me a boot game. That shit was hard.
Y'all playing some shit now.
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
That nigga was
dead. I don't know how the fuck they just start scoring. Niggas really for anything fucking to you, nigga.
This is Gabriel out on the left side.
For me a boot game.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down now, it's Grant.
And
he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
They got nobody.
That's exactly what they did.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
He said how many?
Murray now on first down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. They'll run on first down. Grant. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely
come
one of
on,
the
turn
better
the fucking
linebackers
game,
in the
man.
play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second and 9, Murray. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there, first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second
Even
and
that
goal.
team is fucking OP. I don't know why this nigga left.
I don't know, fuck, no. You hot already just saying that. Just chill, bro.
Murray now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah.
This nigga team is goated. Why did he leave?
Touchdown now on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A long opening drive and a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows.
Every time I play
They
with
can
the
withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown,
Strike
but
one.
you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's what
This
the
shit
knockout
crazy.
occurs.
They got
Becomes
Nelson
tough for that
Aguilar.
defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
He man got fire ass receiving course. CD Lamb, Andy Isabella, with Nelson Aguilar. And there he is, guys.
First down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Fletcher Cox, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
I was going to ride 6'9", but he going to tell at the end.
So they've got to
I
make
was
sure
going
they
to ride
continue to
Young
keep the
Melly.
momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some
with
sharks
friends.
smelling blood in the water behind them. 11 yards there, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a carry for P-Ryan. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 45 on second down. Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Murray with a third and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
Huh?
Number two goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun. Rodgers. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
There might be no
return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
I can't hear.
The Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize
I was
that
going to
strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Here's Pirine. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Pirine. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That is caught. It's Perriman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Samaje Perine, his second touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically their scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, and that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
On first and 10, here's Murray. He's got this one complete to Perriman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So
I'm
first
back
and
again.
10 now
Hopefully
from
for the
the
last
30.
time.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
You ain't doing nothing today. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Check 90.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And Perriman's got it for a Raven touchdown.
Good job. Good job.
Brashad Perriman in the final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. So we have reached halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 27, Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 20.
Why the fuck is Madden so easy?
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards.
This shit easy to use?
So barely time to catch our breath.
Sometimes,
Here's first and 10 just outside the red
sometimes.
zone. Now it's Rodgers, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson, fighting through. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he gets the first down.
I don't know if it's because my team OP or
he's
not.
brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
We're calling back.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Trent Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Yeah.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
No problem there on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Falcons score to cap it off. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 31, Murray looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, I went to Moscow. I probably Steve
On 2nd and 9, Murray to Gabriel, middle of the field. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. For short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs. That big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Set, ready, secure. In your face.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Here we go. Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any...
And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Corey Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
I'm ready the cheesiest game ever, I swear to God.
Not a whole lot to recap
this
on
shit
that
is
drive.
easy. I want a new game to play.
75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely
I had Aaron Rodgers for a sack, and he was just doing
yards too.
fucking
bomb. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he
Hey, I
wants
heard
it.
Aaron Rodgers, but they came back a little bit.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
My father just telling me it's 21-20 or something
And now
like that.
Baltimore gets set
If life
to take
unfair
the
to
field.
everyone, then
They
don't
are
that
just
make it
putting
fair?
things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum,
That's
haven't
a good one.
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey.
You better score, you bitch ass nigga. He's been out of nobody catch it.
And he is
Yeah.
into the end zone for a
Oh
Baltimore
shit,
touchdown.
there went James.
Brashad Perriman, his 21st touchdown of the season.
Hey, Tay, I got the Falcons motherfucking 35-14.
Boy, the action just
They ain't
coming
even hit.
fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own.
probably
And you're
watching the
exactly
game.
right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the
But that nigga was
bathroom.
playing
Of course,
FIFA.
while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That nigga attention span so damn little when it comes to
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word.
Oh my fucking god. This nigga, oh my god.
And he is into the end zone.
How did he beat that?
Corey Davis, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Saquon.
Yeah, man.
They're
It
going to make
looks
a
like
game
the
of this in
Ravens.
the
I mean,
second
Falcons
half.
look like
They need
they
a few big plays to go
the
their way.
real
That's
deal.
one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right
You might pay them, though. You might see them play off.
Downfield, taking time off the clock.
sure.
You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try to make a
Supposed to
comeback.
scare me or something?
Solid return.
I
Pretty
don't
good
know.
field
You might
position. They'll
lose
start
right
at the
now.
32
I know if I could
yard
beat
line.
him, I know you could.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back
I ain't
out
beat
onto
them
the
yet,
field.
but
And
I'm
last
up
time the formula was pretty
35-21
simple.
now.
One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just
I might have had 3 wide receivers with 1,000
You want
yards.
to draw things up. Whether it's
Ah,
on your
this stuff is
grease board, right, in
impossible.
your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time.
While Saquon still getting his
See if it's that
2,000.
easy here.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
The first down run got
You sound like,
5. Here's second and
you
5.
sound like, what's the name? Trouble. The nigga, the rapper.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a
I'm in my
first down.
bag this season. I got that motherfucking Louis V
And
Prism.
it should be the
You know what I'm
final
saying?
play before the quarter ends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now on first down.
Derwin
That's going to
James.
be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game.
Oh, he picked it off. Oh, bro.
Maybe the turning point they need.
I don't know.
Snags it for a pick.
I'm about to come back with
Two-score
my
game here in
shit.
the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like,
Aaron Rodgers
we
got
got
his
a good
X-Factor.
cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
You might be
This
fucked.
one complete to Corey Davis. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings
I think
up
Tay
second
barely
down.
beat them niggas, man.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Calvin Ridley about to have 1,000 yards. Josh Gordon about to have 1,000 yards. N'Keal Harry got 1,000 yards.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's
Give
tough,
him
ain't it,
6
son?
yards in the first down. So here's a first and
cheating,
10
bro.
at the 38.
Yeah.
Rodgers again now. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run
Everybody
the
on my team go up and get the ball, son.
swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Rodgers now to throw.
Okay.
He's got it.
No, that's a pick,
taken down at
bitch.
the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting
Josh Gordon just got stripped
each time you snap the ball.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And Johnson on an island by himself in the backfield. Second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets in.
They're coming back, bro. Oh, my God.
David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6-point score?
Oh, no,
or do you
no.
show the yards per carry
I'm
first?
showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points.
That's an exhale of how you know Madden cheating.
Like shit, bro. They just scored like 3 touchdowns, bro.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Safety screaming. Alert flare, flare. Check, boys.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
Get wide. 36. He's coming.
They'll keep it on the ground. Phillips, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that
Ain't
they
no
are
such thing as
firmly in
scoring
control
too.
right now, but
Shit, put the ball back in Aaron Rodgers'
be
hand.
careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game.
I got
You're inside of
63
2 minutes.
points,
I think
nigga.
you can breathe relatively
Ain't no such
easily
thing
now.
as scoring too
You
early.
can, but still,
Yeah,
you gotta
cheese
stay
is
vigilant.
right.
Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some
I'm
jeopardy.
just good at the
Gets
game.
fielded in the
Relax,
end zone.
don't call me a
And
cheat.
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback.
Touchdown, Josh.
He's got it with a first down. The throw taken in by Hamilton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup.
This is my MVP, man.
30 to the 32.
I was robbed twice.
That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Then again, one of them wasn't a rob.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Has Vaughn been winning some?
Now it's Rodgers.
Well,
that's caught inside the 20.
It's 4th down, I think.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Rodgers. This is caught.
I've been out here.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Cover nothing. Thank you, Jesus.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Phillips. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready?
Hey, baby, what was the name of that place? Pennsylvania? What are you doing that, nigga? Just this how far it is. It's not.
Subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you
Motherfucker, an hour or something, man. Who the fuck are you texting? Hmm?
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Keep flow.
Darren, you know who Lizzo is, right? She posted a picture.